Hello and welcome. And today we have a very special guest, one of our awesome graduates, Chris. How are you going, Chris?
Good, thanks, guys. Thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, you're very welcome. We had to catch up with you because where are you right now?
Yeah, look, it has been a little bit difficult to catch up with me, but we're in Exmouth, Western Australia at the moment, which is probably about 15 hours north of Perth.
Yep.
So yeah, we've been hanging here for about 2 months and been on the road, traveling around in our bus for about just over a year now. Yeah.
Awesome. And can you tilt the camera just slightly to your side?
This is the office
is the view
at the moment.
Yes, look at that beautiful sea. Wow.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, so this is the work spot because we're at the lighthouse, so you can see both sides. So one side has the surf, and then the other side has the kite surfing. So when the wind comes up enough in the arvo, and I've finished my work first, obviously. then I can be like, oh, perfect. All right, go play over there.
This is awesome. You're doing the full-on laptop lifestyle. Last 13 months, you guys have been on the road working from your van, and basically you're working like remotely as well, but building these websites, and you've also been selling them as well while you're traveling. Pretty impressive result.
Yeah, look, it was a goal for me right from the start to do this. The van lifestyle, or the bus lifestyle, was a new addition. Obviously, when the apocalypse came and we couldn't go around the world, which was the original plan. Yeah, we just quickly changed and traveled Aussie. But I'm not complaining at all. It's awesome. But yeah, we worked hard at it just to get the business to a point on where I had offshore staff that were doing the majority of the work. And we're able to enjoy, a good 4 days of traveling around, and then we might work, 2 days or something. Normally Monday, Tuesday, we sit down and work, and then enjoy the rest of the week as traveling around. Yeah.
Nice. So that's a little bit different to when you first met us. What was your hours like, and what were you doing there?
Yeah, well, there wasn't time off. I was in oil and gas, so. It was good time off when I was back, but when I was offshore, it was, no reception, very little internet. We're out there doing massive hours, and anyone who knows the mines in Australia, Western Australia, and it's pretty crazy hours. So it was a very big change in profession, that's for sure.
And so now with your digital income, have you replaced your other income? So now you live full-time digital?
Yeah, a lot more. Well, a lot more than oil and gas. And wow. I wouldn't say I work less, but I really enjoy the work. So it's difficult to describe it as work because I just really enjoy what I do. So I think that was one of the main things when we were traveling as well. Both Beck and I enjoy working online. So we're like, all right, we'll travel around, but then we also got to make sure we're doing our passions and, bring the laptops with us and continuing work. So that's good.
Yeah. So you've actually got two arms to your business now, haven't you? How have you structured your income, and how are you using your skills?
So two arms is essentially one side's the content-based side. So the traditional affiliate sites, they earn through Amazon associates and private affiliate deals. Most of the income comes from private affiliate deals. And so that side there, and I'm really investing quite heavily in that at the moment. Obviously, we know that takes a little bit longer, but they're worth a lot more in the future. Then the other side is I'd call local lead generation websites. I won't go too much into how they're kind of set up, but they're very similar just to a normal local website, except I just have a different bit of a different model where I sell leads to the business owners. In Australia, man.
And Chris, so everyone knows, for you to exit, because you've just said, you're making more money now than when you were in oil and gas and working offshore. When you first transitioned and you trained with us, we should explain to everyone, shouldn't we, that you started your own digital agency building websites for local businesses. That gave you the cash flow pretty much straight away, didn't it?
Yeah. Excuse me. So it gave me the cash flow, and it also gave me, I guess, the confidence as well, because when you start your own agency, you learn really fast. And so because you have that pressure, that outside pressure of a customer relying on you, that's the kind of the way I learned. I just needed to be thrown in the deep end and do it. So we're able to create the agency, and that was established really well in Perth. And we could have keep pushing on with that, but basically the end goal for Beck and I was to travel around. So we transitioned.
Living the dream. You've proven that for the last 13 months. There's the ocean there. And we should mention Chris is a mad keen surfer and kite surfer. So you're pretty selective about where you go too, by the looks of it.
Yeah. And so you you took our rank and rent model and put it on steroids. And so one of the things that you did do was actually sell one of those websites recently.
Yes, it was really good, because from start to finish, the website from start to sale, it was about 18 months for the website, and I was able to partner with a national provider and eventually sell that lead generation site or rank and rent site basically for $250,000, which is really awesome.
That's a nice bonus.
Oh, massive bonus for traveling around Aussie, because that's not cheap.
Pays for the bus.
Pays for the bus.
Exactly, it pays for the bus. And then also it leveraged me obviously into all those content sites and a few other things that I'm doing. So most of it went back into the business, and we're just building at the moment, which is pretty cool.
And while you're traveling, you run it. It's not just you and Beck doing it. You've got an offshore team still that all runs fine. You've got a team behind you so you can now buy and build more websites, can't you? That's pretty much your plan now. Yeah,
exactly. Most of them are in the Philippines. Just for some reason, I've just found people who work really well with me and the culture in the Philippines. And so like I've got a content editor and kind of a bit of a site manager there as well, and he manages all the writers. So there's quite a few writers, and then I'll have a VA as well, and kind of like social media managers for some different parts of the sites and all that sort of stuff. So they're all kind of online, just running through, we just talk through Slack, which is a messaging platform. And then every Monday we have a video call, and they're awesome, mate. So funnily enough, I started earning more money the less I was involved in the business. Like I like to say, it was accumulation of all the hard work, but maybe it's like a sign to say, stop doing stuff, Chris. And make more money.
Interesting one, Chris.
Well, that's actually, that's something we admire about you so much. You guys have got such clear goals, and freedom was your goal, and that's what you're creating in your life. So that is amazing to see. But there's big things on the horizon. I'm sure you're going to go to that next level. Do you have some big goals for the future?
We definitely do. Definitely for the content side, as we really want to leverage into that. And so we're investing heavily, mainly around the staff, just trying to build up. We already have a great staff base, but I really want to build up like a super strong, close-knit family or team. And then we'll be able to just, work on multiple projects there. We also do have the lead generation side as well, and we're doing a bit more in America at the moment. A bit more of a competitive field, but obviously you get paid in American dollars. So it's not bad. So that's what we're focusing on when we got time to work.
I'm
just sitting here thinking, okay, I got this business team in Philippines, sites in America, and I'm looking at your background, Chris. Your office view does not say I've got a business in America at the moment.
No, so it doesn't. When I'm talking to big clients or something, I blur the background. You can do that on Zoom now. You know what I mean?
Awesome, Chris. Well, it is fantastic to see you, your progress, and you guys flying free and on a path to greater things. So congratulations again, and thanks so much for sharing a bit of your life and story with us today.
You're welcome, guys, and thanks to you, because I would have never been on this path if I didn't see you one of those workshops. What was it, 6 years ago or 7 years ago now? So thanks very much for kind of starting me on this journey.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Right.